Hi, I'm Renee Scott, the creator of Barre Attack, and welcome to our Urban Sweat Barre Attack workout. Grab some hand weights or some bottles of water from your cupboard or some cans of food will be perfect. And then we'll start with our legs a bit over hip width apart, lifting up through the crown of the head, and we're sitting back like we're sitting back on a chair, and then lengthening up through the crown of the head at the top. So we're going sit back and lengthen, and sit back and lengthen, and sit back and lengthen. Let's hold it back and little pulses out, bringing those weights behind you, opening up across the chest and the shoulders as we pitch forward into that position. And now hold it here. We lift one heel up and we go pulse. 2, 3, 4, switch it over, pulse. 2, 3, 4, switch it over, pulse for 2, pulse for 2, pulse for 2, pulse for 2. Hang in there, keep sitting back into your heels, and let's really just warm up through your ankles, warming up through your feet, lengthening out through the crown of the head. Last couple. Last one, stretch the arms back out, come all the way up, and we sit back and lengthen, sit back and lengthen, sit back and lengthen. If you feel up for it, let's add a rise at the top. So we go sit back and lengthen up, sit back and lengthen up. Reaching through the arms, opening up across the chest and the shoulders. And again, we hold it back, little pulses. Let's sweep the arms back and forward and back and forward. If you can, sit back a little further and a little further and a little further. Reaching through the arms, lengthening out through the crown of the head. Hold it back here and triceps, push back and push back and push back. Then from here, add a little pulse and pulse and pulse and pulse and pulse. Keep that going. Really sit back, warming up through the legs, warming up through the arms. Hold it back here, pin the elbows in. We go open and close, open and close. So keeping those elbows pinned in next to your body. Really feel that you're working through your shoulder blades to open the arms out and in, and open and close, open and close. Sit back a little further into your heels, lengthening through your torso. Last couple. Last one, get down a little deeper. Bicep curl, stretch the arms up. We get down deeper. Bicep curl, stretch the arms up. So all the way up, reaching up through the arms, lengthening up through the crown of the head at the top. Really reach it up. Start to add a rise. And then you've got the option of also starting to add a jump at the top. And jump it up. And jump it up. And jump it up. Last two. Last one. Come all the way up. Bring your feet together. We're lunging out. And lift. And out. And lift. So squeezing the legs together. At the top of that movement, pitching the upper body forward and lengthening out through the crown of the head. Holding it forward, little pulses, and pulse, and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. Holding it back from here, we reach across, pull the elbow out, and across, and out, and across, and out. Really lengthening out through the crown of the head. Sit back a little bit further into your heel and add a little extra rotation if you can. So we're boxing across, pull out, boxing across, pull out. Then add a stretch out to the side. So we're extending that arm out to the side, lengthening out through the crown of the head, really boxing it out and out and out and out. Last two. Last one, coming all the way up, other side. So we're lunging out, coming up, lunging out, lifting up. So a little pendulum action forward, lengthening out through the crown of the head, really stepping out to the side and lift, stepping out to the side and lift. Hold it out to the side, little pulses, pulse back, pulse back, pulse back. Really sit back into your heels, Lengthening out through the crown of the head. Hold it back from here. We're reaching across, pull out, reach across, pull out. So core is on and active. Feel like you've got a tight belt on around the center of your waist, and you keep tightening that belt as we do this exercise. Really punching across, pull out, punch across, pull out. Now add an extension of that arm. So we're rotating and extending out, rotating, extending out. Reaching that arm out to the side. Lengthening that arm out to the side. Last couple, hang in there. Last one, come all the way up. Turn your feet out to a second position, and from here, we pendulum forward. Lift up, pendulum forward, lift up. So you're really lengthening out through the crown of the head, lengthening out through the spine as you draw down and lengthen up. Draw down, lengthen up. 3 pulses here. We go. Pulse, 2, 3, stretch it up and pulse. 2, 3, stretch it up. Really squeezing your inner thighs, lengthening out through the crown of the head, opening up across the chest, all the way up. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it down. Lift one heel up. We go pulse. 2, 3, 4. Switch it over. So lots of benefits through Barre Attack with all of that ankle and foot stability. Really working through the feet, working through the ankles to mobilize and stabilize those joints, helping us with balance and alignment. Pulses for 2, pulse for 2, pulse for 2. Starting to feel that burn through your inner thighs. Squeeze your inner thighs. Gentle connection through your glutes and your lower belly. Double heel lift. Lifting, lowering, lifting, lowering. Work through the feet. Work through the ankles. Get down a little lower. Push the heels down. We slide from one side to the other side. One side, other side. Keep lengthening out through the torso. Keep lengthening out through the whole spine. Last 2. Last 1. Bring those arms in front. Sit back. Swing the arms up. And reach. And reach. Really stretching those arms up above your head. Lengthening up through the spine. Lengthening up through your torso. Controlling that action all the way up at the top each time. And now from here, hold it up. We go plie and stretch. Plie and stretch. Really lengthening up at the top. Reach it up. Reach it up. Add a rise at the top if you can. And rise. And rise. And rise. Hold it down. Close the arms in and open. In and open. Can you get down a little lower in that plie? Can you open those arms out a little further? Last 2. Last 1. Weights behind you. Pitch forward. Little pulses in that plie again. Shoulders are gently drawing back. Sternum is drawing forward. From here, we've got our little pulses. Now we come into a little curtsy. We go pulse, 2, 3, second position, and pulse. 2, 3, second position, and pulse. 2, 3, second position. So really getting those pulses where the knees are tracking over your toes. We're pitching forward today so that then we get that inner thigh and glute connection. So we come a little out of the quads, working to your inner thighs, working to your glutes. A little bit quicker, single pulses, pulse and curtsy, pulse and curtsy, pulse and curtsy, pulse and curtsy. Keep this moving, nice and deep in that position. Lengthening still through the crown of the head. Last couple. Last one. Let's pulse it out. Lift the upper body up. Get down a little lower with the legs. And we go pivot, box, back to second position, and pivot, box, back to second position. So you're pivoting on that back foot, and we're boxing down in front of us, coming all the way back, and box, and back, and box, and back. Really pivoting on that back foot, reaching forward, punching forward each time. Last two. Last one. Pulse it out here. Let's go to the other side. We go pivot, box, back to second position, and pivot, box, back to second position. Right around. Really pivoting, boxing down towards the floor, opening across the chest as you come back. Right around. Right around. Last two. Last one. Come back to the center. Reach the floor. Bicep curl. Stretch the arms up above the head. So really drawing down into that frog. Lengthening up at the top. Stretching up at the top. Adding a rise. Or if you'd like to add a jump, we can add a little jump. And jump. And jump. Keep that moving. Jumping. Rising. Or stretching up. Hold it down, little pulses. Keep those feet out wide. Shoulders stay back. Little pulses back with the thighs. Back, 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 back. Lean forward through the upper body. Really feel that that pulse comes from the upper part of the leg. Get down a little lower. Hold the thighs open. We go scooping over, scooping over, scooping over. Really dipping and lifting. Grounding down through the feet. Lengthening out through the crown of the head. Almost there. Last couple. Last one. Back into those frogs. Reaching it up at the top. Heart rate starts to come up a little higher. Reaching through those arms. All the way up. All the way up. All the way up. Last two. Last one. Walk your hands all the way out into a plank position. Step all the way out. Holding it here. Lengthening out in that plank. And we go up to a high pyramid position. And we draw all the way forward. And high pyramid. And draw all the way forward. And high pyramid. And come forward. Bring one knee in toward your chest. And high pyramid. And bring the other knee in toward your chest. And high pyramid. And bring the knee in toward your chest. Keep that going. Really lengthening out through the crown of the head. Lengthening out through the spine each time you bring that knee forward. And bring it into a Brazilian. So we twist the hips and we come up to that high pyramid. And twist the hips and high pyramid. And twist the hips and high pyramid. Keep that going. Really bringing your knee towards that opposite elbow. Lengthening out through the crown of the head. Last couple. Last one. Holding that plank. Hold, 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 hold. And lift your bottom up. Walk your hands towards your feet or your feet towards your hands. Slowly curl back up. Grab those weights again. From here, step forward with one leg. We sweep the arms forward and back and forward and back. Lengthening out through the crown of the head. Lengthening out through the spine. Really bend that front knee so you get that glute and hamstring on the front leg really working for you. Hold the arms back, little pulses. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep diving forward. Keep opening across the chest. Hold it here, triceps, and push, and push, and push. Lengthen a little further. Keep that tricep press going. If you can come up into a little arabesque, come up into an arabesque as you're doing that tricep press. So a bit of a balance challenge. Pressing through the arms. Opening across the chest and the shoulders. Last two. Last one, step back, switch it over to the other side. Sweeping the arms forward and back and forward and back. Lean a little further forward. Keep reaching through the arms. Keep lengthening through the arms. Really stretching them back behind you. Hold them back, little pulses. Feel like we're darting forward through the crown of the head and pressing through that back heel. And triceps, push, push, push. Stretch that back leg. Lift it up into an arabesque if you can. Pitch further forward through the upper body. Really pressing through those arms. Last couple. Last one, come all the way up. From here, we're stepping back into a lunge and a bicep curl. Step back, lengthen up. Step back, lengthen up. Growing taller. Stretching all the way up at the top of that movement. Chest is open. Shoulders are back. Then we sweep the arms forward and up and forward and up. Chest is proud. We're getting stronger and fitter through this Barre Attack workout. Reaching through those arms. Flip the hands around. From here, we go lunge and up, lunge and up. Can you lengthen a little more? Can you keep growing taller and pushing those arms up towards the ceiling? Last two. Last one, switch it over. Lunging and your bicep curl. Right back. Keep pressing into that front foot. Feel that openness across the chest and the shoulders. Big lunge back every time. Really feel that stretch of your supporting leg every time you come up. Sweep the arms forward and up. Sweep them forward and up. So heart rate should be coming up a little higher. Starting to get a little sweaty. Reaching through those arms. Lengthening up through the crown of the head. Last couple. Last one, hold it up. Switch the hands around. We go lunge and lift. Lunge and lift. Lunge and lift. Big lunge back. Reaching through the arms. Stretching up at the top. Last couple. Last one. From here, step the feet further apart. Reach the arms out. We sweep the arms back. Like we're going skiing. So really sweeping back, lifting up. Reaching through the arms. Stretching through the arms. Option to add a jump at the top. And jump. And jump. And jump. Working through the feet. Working through the toes. Hold it back. Little pulses. Back, 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 back. Hold it here. Triceps. And push. And push. And push. And push. Sit back a little further. Open across the chest still. And from here, we've got our little weighted arms. Open, close, open, close, open, close. Let's bring that into a little crab walk. So we go step out, step together, step out, step together. Keeping the feet parallel. Sit back a little bit further into your heels. Lengthening out through the crown of the head. That's it. Keep it moving. Sit back. Open across the chest and the shoulders. Add a little gallop if you can. If you want a little extra again, you can start to jump open and in, open and in, open and in. Remember, Barre Attack is that sweaty bar workout. We're going to get a bit of a sweat up. We're going to enjoy it while we do it though. Really opening and closing. Last couple. Last one, coming all the way up, finding a chair or a bench. Let's keep one of those hand weights. From here, hold onto your wall or your chair. Lengthen the back leg to an arabesque. From here, we go pendulum forward, lift back up. Pendulum forward, lift back up. So it's not a huge amount of guidance you need. So light touch on that front hand. It's just to be nice and safe. Really getting that pendulum action forward. Skimming that elbow in next to you. Almost there. Hold it forward. Reach through the arm. Draw it back. Reach through the arm. Draw it back. Elbow slides in next to you. Keep lengthening out through the crown of the head. Bend that supporting leg a little more. Last two. Last one. Coming back up. Switch it over to the other side. Lengthen the leg behind you. We come into an arabesque. And tap. And arabesque. And tap. Really stretching through that back leg. Lengthening out through the crown of the head. As you're doing that pendulum action forward. And up. And forward. And up. Keep lengthening through your spine. Let's hold it forward and just moving that arm. So make that back leg longer and longer and longer. Keep stretching it away. Hang in there. Bend that supporting leg a little more. Last couple. Last one. Great work. Grab hold of those hand weights again. One more little set here of your squatting back and up. Spreading out through the toes. This time we add a rise at the top. And a rise. And a rise. So working on the ankle stability, foot stability. An option of adding a jump. And a jump. And a jump. Jumps are optional. Stay with a rise if you prefer. Really sweeping those arms back. Last couple. Last one. From here, we reach the arms up. Come down to the floor, back into a plank. Underneath, grab the weights, stretch it up and down. Step out. Under, grab the weights, stretch it up. Keep that going. Lengthening out through the spine. Reaching out through the arms. So Barre Attack really combining fitness, standing Pilates, a few ballet moves and positions to really help us create that full body workout. All the way down now. Let's find a plank position with the feet out wide and into a little row in a plank. Row and row and row and row. Keep breathing through it. Do it on your knees if you need to make it easier. Keep that going. Last couple. Last one. From here, back into those stepping or those jumping burpees if you prefer. Really lengthening out. Stretch it up at the top. Last couple. Hang in there. Great work. Come down to the floor. Find a little 4-point kneeling position. From here, we lift the knees and tap the knees and lift the knees and tap the knees. Lengthening through the torso. Nice broadening across the chest. Knees are just coming off the floor. Feel that strong core connection as you're lifting those knees up. Last two. Last one. Keep that core connection. Bring one of those weights behind you. Come down onto your elbows. From here, we're pressing that thigh up behind us. Now, if you don't feel comfortable using that weight, you can do this without the weight. So just do it with that thigh pressing behind you. Core is connected. You're finding that length out through the crown of the head. Pushing that thigh to the back. Little pulses up, 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 up. Keep pushing the heel up towards the ceiling. Keep lengthening out through the crown of the head. Really pulsing that thigh up. And bringing it back down. Push it out to the side and in. Out to the side and in. Really lengthening that thigh out. If you prefer, you can also be up on your hands. So if that low position you're not liking, really come up onto your hands. Lengthen still through your spine. Last two. Last one. Let's switch it over to the other side. Switch it over to the other leg. On the elbows, if you can. And we're pushing that thigh out to the back. And push. And push. And push. Lengthening through the crown of the head. Tummy switched on like we've got a tight belt around our waist. And we're tightening that belt more and more as we do this exercise. Hold it up at the top. Little pulses up, 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 up. Keep lengthening through your torso as you're pushing that heel up. And bring it back down. We take it out to the side and in and side and in. If you did so on the other side, come up onto your hands. If you're like me, you're starting to sweat a bit too much. So on the hands is a little more secure. Really pressing that thigh out to the side. Lengthening out through the crown of the head. Feel that flattening of your tummy. So big inhale and exhale to help with that. Almost there. Last couple. Last one. Bring it down. Pop the weight out to the side. Find that plank position again. Lengthening out through the crown of the head. We're stepping the feet out, out, in, out, in. Jump it if you can. Breathing through it. You're almost there. Step the feet back underneath. Stretch it back up into your burpees. Last little set of burpees here. Stretch and reach. If you prefer, you can stay with your squat and lift and squat and lift. Otherwise, let's keep going on those burpees. Reach it up, so a modified burpee. Nice and safe with that step back. Reaching it up at the top. Last couple. Last one, stretch it up. Bring the feet out to a wide second position. Let's find that plie. Reaching out through the arms. Coming up and over. And stretch it out. And up and over. And stretch it out. And up and over. And stretch it out. All the way up and over. Enjoy that stretch. Enjoy that port bra up and over to the side. All the way up and over now. Hold it here. Exhale, reach a little further. And come up. Up and over. Exhale, reach a little further. And come all the way up. Reaching the arms up. And open. And up. And open. And up. And open. Keep that going. Feeling strong. Feeling nice and graceful through all of these movements. Last couple. Last one. And we are all done. Well done.